Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video, and I'm going to be talking about a newly shown item from New York Toy Fair 2019, and this time we have from the Transformers Studio series, a new leader class figure, and it is Optimus Prime. Now those words alone, not too exciting, we have a million Optimus Primes, and certainly not our first leader Optimus Prime. However, this one's very exciting because it is kind of the jet mode Optimus Prime, specifically from Dark of the Moon. This is, I'll be curious to see how this is done, because you seem to get just a ton of stuff here. Like, I wouldn't have thought this was a leader class figure. It looks more like it's some sort of like deluxe version of a leader class figure, or like a supreme class figure that they've done in the past, something like that, because you get a lot with this. I'm actually quite surprised. My only guess is that maybe this is like a Voyager size Optimus Prime, but he comes with just so much extra stuff that like they're classifying it as a leader, but even that, I think you just get more than a regular leader would get anyway. So again, I'm not sure how the scale is going to be when we do actually get like photos of him on display at the event. We'll be able to see it next to some other figures and get a better idea of scale. But you get quite a lot with this. So first of all, the figure you get itself, I'm not 100% sure if it's a completely new mold for Optimus Prime. Again, it could be just a different version of a Voyager class Optimus Prime, or maybe it is like an actual like leader class like size Optimus Prime. I'm not sure. But the figure of Optimus Prime himself looks very nice. It's very streamlined. They've made so many of them that they've really kind of narrowed down how to construct an Optimus Prime figure, and it looks quite good. I'm quite a fan of it. It doesn't look like much better than anything that the Studio Series has done with Optimus Prime up to this date, but nonetheless, I still think it looks really nice. But the best part of it is the fact that he does have the trailer that attaches to his cab, which in vehicle mode looks really good. It looks really clean. You do get a little bit of kibble that comes off the bottom of the cab, but nonetheless, I think, or bottom of the trailer, but nonetheless, I think that it does look pretty streamlined and quite nice in general. But the coolest part of it is what that transforms into. In the movie, he transforms into two different things, and both of those things are represented here, which I think is really cool. The first is the kind of jetpack mode that he has, which of course he does use in the film. The jetpack looks good. Like, I like the look. I like the structure, I guess, of the wings. I think that looks quite nice. You know, it does kind of just look like paneling from the trailer itself, but nonetheless, I still think that it looks quite cool. Now, this is not the first time that they made this version of Optimus Prime. The first time they did it was like a Supreme leader class figure, or sorry, a Supreme class figure, which I do own, and it does look really cool, but the wings on that one are more just the paneling, like the full-out panels of the trailer, and they're not cut to make it look like wings. They're basically just the panels that kind of, when you put them up, they're in like a formation of a wing, but they don't have that wing cut to them. Like this one does have like a wing cut, which I think is nice. It's a good way to differentiate itself from the past one that they did. So I do like that quite a bit. And then the second mode, which I almost prefer, is this kind of like weapon storage mode, which he does have in the movie. It happens very briefly at the beginning when he first meets Shockwave. But nonetheless, I think that not only is it it's a neat idea, but it looks really nice. Like, that looks exactly what I remember it from the film. And this is the first time the trailer's ever, that we're getting a version of this trailer piece, because the last one that came out didn't have the function to be able to do the weapon storage thing. So I think it looks really cool. It's really nicely like rounded, and you can see like those rounded edges that help formulate the round piece of the kind of circular section. You can see them hanging down here, so they do have a place to like be put into the trailer mode. Like, they're not just extra pieces, which I think is nice. And then it does show you that he comes with quite a lot of accessories. As you can see there, he does have like he's got kind of those two really bulky missile kind of weapon pieces, and then he has a shield, he's got an axe, and he's got a sword, which I think is very cool. Now this, I can't tell if that's this or not. I don't think it is, because it really sticks out too far. So I don't know if this is an extra weapon that's just not being shown here in the weapon storage or what, but he might come with an extra weapon on top of these 5. But nonetheless, I think it looks really cool. This is just a really cool Optimus Prime figure. I do want to get more information about it, though. Again, I want to know the size, so I'll be very interested to see like what size this Optimus Prime actually is, and then I would like to see it from the back with the wing section on, to see how the wings look from the back, because the front view, we get a nice look at one wing, but I definitely want to see how much it sticks out from his back and just how it looks as a complete set. But nonetheless, I think this is really cool, and I love the idea of the weapon storage. I think that's just something that I never really expected to get in toy form, and if I ever did get it in toy form, I didn't expect it to look that good, because it really looks like it's nicely done. So yeah, overall, there's my thoughts on this new Transformers Dark of the Moon kind of jet mode Optimus Prime leader class figure. Let me know what you guys think of it, and stay tuned for the rest of my coverage for the Transformers Studio Series figures shown at New York Toy Fair 2019. I am covering all of them. So let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.